What's up, guys? This is Will, and I'm back with another video. And today I want to give my opinion on the Note 8 and the iPhone 8 Plus after using these two for about a month. Now, the colors of them have changed since my initial unboxing of the two. Initially I had the black Note 8, and initially I had the silver iPhone 8 Plus. So, but overall, I've changed phones, but I've used them about a month, both of them, and I'm not a fanboy of either platform or device. I like both platforms. I like all platforms out there, so I like them both. So this is just going to be my opinion and some thoughts on using these two devices, what I like about it, and what I don't like about them, and just a comparison. So, as you can see, I have the deep sea blue Galaxy Note 8, and I have the space gray iPhone 8 Plus. Now, these two are phones, first off, and let's start off talking about phone quality, call quality. In my opinion, the Note 8 has a better call quality than the iPhone. They both sound great, but just my opinion, the Note 8 has clearer phone calls. I haven't had any drop calls. Everybody sounds great. Nobody's complaining about me, can't hear me, or stuff like that. Whereas the iPhone, I have had drop calls in certain areas in my town, and I'm both using them both on AT&T. So, to me, the Note 8 has better call quality. Next, I want to talk about the build quality on both of them, which is pretty similar. They both have glass fronts and back, and in the middle they have a metal band sandwiched in between. They both feel great in the hand. I think they're both using Gorilla Glass 5 or 4. I'm not sure. I'm not a spec junkie like that, but I know they both are using glass. And my opinion on the glass, I don't like glass back phones, but that's where we're going. This is not going to be a spec video. It's just going to be talking about what I like and don't like, and in my opinion on the phones. But they both are gorgeous devices. As you can see, one's a little bit taller than the other one. The Galaxy Note 8 is a little bit taller, so it seems, in use to me, it seems a whole lot taller than using the iPhone 8 Plus. But the 8 Plus is a little bit wider than the Note 8. So in my everyday use, it seems a whole lot wider, which doesn't make sense. But once you add a case to these devices, then it changes. Both of these have great cameras on them. You're not going to be disappointed with the cameras. They both have dual cameras on the back of them. Video and pictures going to come out excellent. I think the iPhone 8 Plus has better video recording, but the Note 8 definitely puts out quality stuff. I found that I have some focus issues sometimes on the Note 8, but the picture quality is definitely great on both of them. The cameras are great. On the build, they both are great, have great build quality on them, so it's kind of a wash on that. I like them both. The speakers, the iPhone 8 Plus wipes the Note 8 off the picture with the speakers. If you're looking for a phone with some great speakers on it, then you got to pick up the iPhone 8 Plus out of these two right here. It's got dual speakers, one here and one at the bottom, and they put out some excellent sound. Where the Note 8 speaker's not bad, but it just doesn't measure up at all to the iPhone 8 Plus. Now, where it does have an advantage is you can still use your 3.5 millimeter headphones. You still have that jack right there, which is no big deal either, because Apple does provide you with a dongle where you can still use your wired headphones with the iPhone. But for me, I would much rather have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack than than have to worry about that dongle bringing it around like that. So let me try and time this out a little bit longer so I don't have to keep hitting it. All right. Next thing, the batteries on this. So they both have their proprietary, well, not proprietary. This is more common. This is more proprietary here. This one has the lightning port right there, and the Note 8's using the Type C, which is more. A lot of devices, Android devices, are coming out with the Type C right now. I get better battery life from my iPhone 8 Plus than I do the Note 8. It's not that much better, but and I'm a medium to heavy user, but I get better battery life from the iPhone 8 Plus. They both have wireless charging. This has quick charging on it. This comes with the quick charge out of the box. The iPhone, you have to go out and they want you to spend some extra money to buy that quick charger for it. The good thing about both of them is you can, if you're in the dark, you don't have to worry about trying to figure out which way you need to plug your cable in, because the good thing about both of them, you can flip them both ways and it goes in pretty easy. So the battery life, get better battery life out of the iPhone, but the Note 8, you can easily make it a day doing things with it. Now that all depends on the individual and how much you use your phone as well. So when it comes down to the screens, the Note 8 is definitely a better screen than the iPhone. You're talking about the AMOLED screen right here versus the iPhone screen. You got a 6.2 inch screen right here, 5.5. As you can see, this screen pretty much covers the whole front of the phone, where this one has the bezels. Now I do like the bezels on there. Some people say this is an old and outdated design, but a lot of people still like it. One reason I still like it is because if I'm watching my videos or movies or anything like that, I got somewhere to hold this and not interfere with the screen at all. And with this one, you're getting a better, more immersive type view on it because you're getting such a bigger screen on it. But once you start going into it, you got to be careful where you hold it at, because you can definitely interfere with your screen. But as far as the quality and the look of it, this one's not bad, but this one's definitely going to be better for viewing content and all that, because it's a bigger display. But and this one has, they call it True Blue on it. Some people don't like it. I kind of like it because it does enhance the colors on certain things, and to me it makes things pop a little bit more with that True Blue on. Let me get into it here. And I have it on now, True Blue. Some things you look at with that True Blue, and it just doesn't look good. But this screen here looks good all the time right here on the Note 8. And I'm not using the highest resolution you can on here. I got mine at full HD, and I'm not running it on the highest. But, you know, I wear glasses, so everything looks good to me. And that's how I leave it. So as far as the features on these, it's not even close. The Note 8 can do just about anything you want to do as far as features. This thing is packed full of features. Iris scanner, face detect. You got a fingerprint read on the back. You got the S Pen that has tons of things you can do with it and utilize it. And you can go on and on. This one does have a fingerprint sensor. It does have Touch ID, Force Touch right here, which I use this quite a bit. I want to go into my, if I can go in and check my battery percentage or how much I've used my battery. You can go in and do that. If you want to just make a quick check something on your calendar or your notes, or if you want to just text somebody real quick, you can just pull up and you can go straight to it. So this one has some great features on it, but not nearly as many features as the Note 8. The one thing I like about the iPhone, if you want to silence your phone, they got that toggle switch right there, and that's very convenient. Where the Note 8, you got to go in and find the setting to do it. So the features definitely goes to the Note 8 in my opinion from using it. As far as the accessories, these both, you can get accessories for both of them. Now the good thing about the iPhone 8 Plus, most of all your accessories that you had with your 7 Plus, your 6S Plus, those cases and things of that nature will still fit this phone. Almost, I think. Some of them around the camera, I think they may not work. But both of these are so popular, there's no problem getting the accessories for these. So let's get into iOS versus Android. So I don't want to go into this too much because we all know about these two platforms. This is more customizable. You can download stuff. You can do just about anything. You can change launchers. This is just more open platform, where this is a more kind of like a community. This is it's kind of, you got to be in the Apple ecosystem. It's not too many things you can put on here without jailbreaking it. But iOS is, to me, a more polished platform than Android. Some of the apps that run on iOS platform perform a whole lot better than their counterparts on Android to me. Now Android's getting close. Now with this iOS 11, not the phone itself, but iOS 11 has been some bugs in it. And good thing about iOS or Apple, they sent out updates quick. Whereas if you're not on true Android platform, then you'll have to wait. Like this phone is through AT&T. If I'm going to get an update, I'm going to have to wait on AT&T to say they're ready to send it out. Whereas with Apple, if you got an Apple product, that update's coming to you right away, and you're good to go. So those two platforms are different. I like them both equally. This one, you can't get bored with it because, it's no customization, no more than you can put your picture here, and they won't even let you set your icons wherever you want on the screen here. You do have widgets over to the side. I do find this convenient because, to me, it's a little bit quicker just to do a quick swipe over here, especially if I got the main widgets that I like over here, and I can just take a look, bam, boom, I'm gone. Whereas with this one, I will have to go to another screen. I can set them all up on one screen if I want to on this too. So you can put different launchers and different things on this. So for me, I like both platforms equally, and that's just my opinion on it. Now the price. Now that's controversial to an extent. But we know if you want the best of tech, just about any tech, getting a little bit better now. You got some of these companies that's not the flagship companies that's coming out with products that are half the price of these, and they just about got all the features of these. So with the iPhone, and I'm not throwing in, I'm talking about, well, I will throw in the iPhone 10. That starts at $999.99 for the 64 gigabytes. And you can get the 256. I'm not sure what the price is on that. With the Note 8, this one starting off is about $950 at AT&T for 64 gigabytes. This does have expandable memory. The iPhone, whatever memory you choose, that's what you got. And we do have cloud storage and things of that nature these days. But the price, to me, I'm gonna say they're still too high, but that's where it is, and that's what the prices are. I'm still gonna get the iPhone 10, but for me right now, I like the bigger. I went in the store the other day and actually played with the iPhone 10. Now it's not too much bigger than, now this is iPhone 6, but it's not too much bigger than this, and this is just too small for me. I like to have bigger phones. Yes, it does have a bigger screen on the iPhone 10, but I like the bigger phones with the bigger screens on them. Bigger feeling, physically sized phones. So right now I will bring it in, but it'll be quite a bit later when I bring it in. The longevity of these two devices, as far as getting updates and how long they'll be, new phones come out every year. Samsung brings out a bunch of phones every year. iPhone normally bring out 2 or 3 different phones, but the processors that are in these, the Bionic i11, the Bionic processor, I'm trying to think of what they're calling it, and then you got the 835 processor in this. They should be good for a while as far as getting updates and be able to perform well. They both, no stutters, no hiccups or anything of that nature. Just a few hiccups on this, and that's mainly because of the version that they're running right now. But with my Note 8, I haven't had any lag or anything since I've been using it a month now. Samsung's known to lag, but so far I haven't had any lag or anything like that. And I think as long as we're able to get the updates out, I think the processors in both of these and the amount of RAM, this has 6, this has 3. I think that'll be good for a while. This has 3, but iOS is so well optimized that that allows it to perform well with that amount. So, in conclusion, I know this went quite a bit longer than what I wanted it to. If you buy either one of these phones, you're getting a great phone. Definitely, I want to say worth the money. They are, if you want to pay for them. These are the popular phones of the time right now, but they're definitely worth a look because they're definitely both stunning devices, stunning looking devices, and they do feel extremely high quality in your hand. And people definitely gonna know that you got an iPhone or you got a Samsung when they look at it. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch y'all in the next video.